Right now, somewhere inside your computer, a metal disk is spinning faster than a jet turbine. Floating just above it, a tiny arm hovers closer than a speck of smoke. It never touches down. In that razor-thin gap, your photos, your songs, your whole digital life are written as invisible magnets. They wait there silently, even when the power is gone. Let's slice open a hard drive and watch how spinning metal learns to remember. A computer thinks in two states, on and off, 1 and 0. But the moment you cut the power, those thoughts vanish. So we need a place to keep them, a place that holds its memory even in the dark. The answer is a polished metal disc, coated in a film of magnetic grains. Magnetism does not need electricity to stay put. Flip a tiny region one way, and it will quietly remember that direction for years. At the heart of the drive sits the platter, a disc smoother than a mirror. It can be glass or aluminum, polished until it is almost perfectly flat. Over that surface lies the real magic, a coating of magnetic material only a few atoms thick. Picture a beach made of countless microscopic compass needles. Each one can be nudged to point in a chosen direction. Set them and the pattern stays. That frozen pattern is your data, written in metal. Zoom in close, and the smooth surface becomes a field of tiny magnetic regions. Each region is a bit, the smallest piece of information. Point its magnetism one way, and the drive reads A1. Point it the other way, and it reads a 0. String millions of these together, and you get a word, a picture, a song. A single modern platter can hold more than 1 trillion of these flips, packed unimaginably tight against each other. To reach all that data quickly, the platter must move, and it moves fast. A spindle motor at the center spins it at 5,000, 7,000, sometimes 15,000 turns every minute. At the outer edge, the surface races by faster than a highway car. This blur is the whole point. A spinning disk lets the drive sweep past every region in a fraction of a second, so any bit is never more than a heartbeat away. Now meet the head, the part that actually reads and writes. It rides on the end of a slim arm, and it does something astonishing. It flies. The spinning platter drags a thin cushion of air along with it, and the head glides on that cushion, hovering just a few nanometers above the surface. That gap is thousands of times thinner than a human hair. If the head ever touched down, the data beneath it could be scratched away in an instant. To store a bit, the head becomes a tiny electromagnet. A pulse of current runs through a microscopic coil, and that creates a focused magnetic field at its tip. As a region passes beneath, the field forces its grains to line up in one direction. Reverse the current, and the next region is set pointing the opposite way. One way is a 1, the other a 0. The head leaves a trail of frozen choices, written into metal at blinding speed. Reading runs the process backward. The head carries a special sensor whose electrical resistance changes when a magnetic field passes by. As the platter spins, each region's field tugs at the sensor, and the drive watches its resistance flicker up and down. Every flicker marks a boundary, a place where the magnetism flips direction. From that rhythm of flips, the electronics rebuild the original ones and zeros. Nothing is touched. The head simply listens to the magnets sliding past below. A single track of data is just a thin ring on the platter. To reach the other rings, the head must move in and out. An actuator does this, swinging the arm with a small but powerful magnet and coil at its base. It can jump between thousands of tracks in a few thousandths of a second, settling onto a target ring with stunning precision. Watch it from above and the arm seems to twitch, hunting, aligning, finding the exact circle it needs. The surface is not a free-for-all, it is organized like a city. Concentric rings called tracks circle the center, and each track is split into small arcs called sectors. A sector is the basic block the drive hands out, a fixed parcel of bits. The drive keeps a map of which parcels hold which files. So a single photo might be scattered across dozens of sectors, then gathered back together the instant you ask to see it on screen. Tying it all together is the controller, a small circuit board bolted to the drive. Your computer does not know about platters or sectors. It simply asks for a numbered block of data. The controller translates that request, telling the motor to spin, the arm to move, and the head exactly when to read. It also catches mistakes, using clever math to fix bits that were misread. It is the patient translator between human files and spinning magnetic metal. So here is the whole slice, end to end. A magnetic platter stores your bits as tiny flips. A spindle motor spins it fast. A head flies on a cushion of air, writing with an electromagnet and reading with a sensor. An actuator arm swings it across tracks and sectors, while the controller turns your request into motion and math. Together they let spinning metal hold 1 trillion silent choices and find any single one of them in a blink. None of it touches. None of it forgets. Just polished metal, a whisper of magnetism, and a cushion of air spinning quietly in the dark, holding your memories until the moment you call them back. The next time your computer wakes and your files are simply there, picture that tiny arm flying over a mirror, finding the exact circle it needs. Thanks for watching The Cutaway. If you liked this slice, stay curious, and we will open something new.